Today in Madden 24, I'll be scoring a touchdown with a legend on all 32 NFL teams. The legend I'll be using for the Chicago Bears is Walter Payton. We got Walter Payton back in Chicago. If they had Walter Payton, that might be a lot better. Walter Payton, one of the best running backs ever in the end zone here in Chicago. For the Cincinnati Bengals, it's none other than Chad Ochocinco. What would an offense look like with Chad Ochocinco, JAMARR Chase, and AJ Green on the same team with Joe Burrow? Maybe something like this. Ochocinco going deep. Touchdown. The Buffalo Bills will have wide receiver Andre Reed. Andre Reed and Stephon Diggs would also be a really elite 1-2 combo. Let's see if Reed can get in the end zone, and it's a walk-in touchdown for Andre Reed. For the Denver Broncos, we have John Elway. Broncos need John Elway and Shannon Sharpe to come out of retirement at this point. Russell Wilson's not getting it done. Elway, Sharpe, he's got him, Shannon Sharpe. Touchdown, Broncos. Who else would we use for the Cleveland Browns but Jim Brown? The best running back of all time, Jim Brown. And let's see what he could do. Could he get a 75-yard touchdown? Jim Brown. Let's see if he can stiff arm anybody. Stiff arm, Jim Brown, get off him. We just had to do that a little bit. Jim Brown, touchdown for the Browns. Maybe the only fullback that's going to be in this video, we have Mike Allstott for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. You know, I didn't think we'd have any fullbacks in this video, but Mike Allstott, I believe I'm pronouncing the last name correctly. I used to play with this man in NFL Street. If you played NFL Street with Mike Allstott, he trucked absolutely everybody. Can I get him the ball? You cannot bring this man down in that game. He was so fun to use. Let's see if he can truck some people here. Allstott. Couldn't do it right there. Get in the end zone, Mike. Truck over some people. Allstott in the end zone. For the Arizona Cardinals, it's Larry Fitz. The best hands ever, maybe, besides Jerry Rice at the wide receiver position, goes to Larry Fitzgerald. Larry Fitzgerald had more tackles, I think, in his career than career drops. If that's not an insane stat, I don't know what is. Let's see. Fitzgerald. Roll out of the pocket. Kyler, no! Kyler, no! Pick it up! Thank you. Messing around. Larry Fitzgerald. Open. He's got it easily. Larry Fitzgerald into the end zone. We have LT for the LA Chargers, LaDainian Tomlinson. So my favorite player, or one of my favorite players growing up, was actually LaDainian Tomlinson. I was actually a Chargers fan for a little bit because of this guy. I had his jersey. I loved the navy blue jerseys they had. Even the powder blue were really nice. Kind of similar to the ones we're wearing right now. But the San Diego Chargers, I was a Chargers fan for a little bit. Partial Giants, partial Chargers fan. Now I'm all Giants because LT doesn't play anymore. Let's see if LT wants to get a catch here. Always wide open. Herbert, put it up for him. LT! I believe he has the record for the most touchdowns for a running back in a season. I could be wrong. The Chiefs, we have one great tight end, Travis Kelce, already. But how about we bring back Tony Gonzalez? Roll out of the pocket, Mahomes. Lofted up, Tony Gonzalez, touchdown. Who else but the Sheriff, Peyton Manning for the Indianapolis Colts? Let's see, we could T.Y. Hilton's back too. Let's see who's going to get open. Reggie Wayne is open. Reggie Wayne down the sideline. Easy touchdown for the Sheriff and the Indianapolis Colts. For the Washington Commanders, it's going to be Sammy Baugh. Let's see if he gets open this time. Art Monk, we're looking for him. I don't have him. We'll go underneath. We're not really underneath. That's way downfield, but we won't take the over-the-top post route right there. There's a nice completion. Let's see. Can we get Monk in the end zone here? He's going to run a quick post right over the middle. We're going to try to throw it to him. Let's go. Ball to Monk. Touchdown, Commanders. One of the greatest running backs ever, Emmitt Smith for the Dallas Cowboys. So many legends on this Cowboys team. We have Michael Irvin. You have Emmitt Smith. Troy Aikman, Roger Staubach. I'm sure Tony Romo's on this roster too, but this one goes to Emmitt Smith. For the Miami Dolphins, it's Dan Marino. Dan Marino throwing to Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle is not something I thought I was going to see today, but here we are. Dan Marino. Who does he want to go to? That's the question. Okay, maybe he's getting sacked instead. All right, Marino, let's stay in the pocket this time. Let's not get taken down. Let's let them bite on the play action. And let's toss it up to Tyreek Hill. Oh my, what a throw! Dan Marino! What was that, 75 plus yards to Tyreek? For the Philadelphia Eagles, we're bringing back LaShawn McCoy. All right, LaShawn McCoy, what can we do here in Philadelphia? You have this great offensive line, and you're going to get taken down before picking up a yard. Let's try again and pretend that didn't happen. try again and pretend that did not happen, LaShawn McCoy. Get some good blocks here. To the outside. Decent blocking. LaShawn McCoy dives for the end zone, and he's got it. For the Atlanta Falcons, the roster right now does not have Michael Vick, so let's go with Matt Ryan. Julio Jones and Matt Ryan back at it again. And they get to add Kyle Pitts. And Calvin Ridley's back on this team, too. Yeah, the roster I downloaded did not have Michael Vick, so we're going Julio anyway. And I'd probably say Julio was a better player at his position than Vick was anyway. The 49ers have a ton of legendary players, but let's throw a touchdown with Jerry Rice and Joe Montana. Look at this team right here. Montana, Kittle, Frank Gore in the backfield, Jerry Rice, Terrell Owens, and Debo. And you can even add McCaffrey in the backfield. This would be the greatest roster of all time. Jerry Rice making a grab. You go Jerry Rice one play, then you go to T.O. another play. Then you can go to George Kittle. Then you can go to McCaffrey. Then you can put Steve Young in the game. You can do whatever you want with this 49ers team. Their talent over the years is ridiculous. And Jerry Rice, easy touchdown from Montana. For my New York Giants, we are bringing back OBJ. Well, I got an opportunity here for OBJ to score a 99-yard touchdown. Let's see if he can do it. Eli, play action. OBJ, make a move. Go get it, Odell. OBJ, he's gonna go 99 yards. Sadly, this roster I downloaded has nobody I can score with that's a legend for the Jacksonville Jaguars. For the New York Jets, we have Curtis Martin. I am sorry to my Jaguars fans. I did not make this roster, so I did not choose what legends would be in the game, but I apologize. Hopefully down the road I can get a touchdown with a legend on the Jaguars. But there was Curtis Martin for the New York Jets. For the Detroit Lions, it's tough between Barry Sanders and Megatron, but I'll go with Barry Sanders. Now for the Detroit Lions, we do have Barry Sanders in the backfield, but that does not mean we can't throw this ball to Megatron to set up the touchdown for Barry Sanders, and Megatron over the top as he does. Let's go down at the 6. Let's get back to the line of scrimmage and now give it to an arguably greatest of all time running back, Barry Sanders. Maybe the most elusive back in NFL history for the score. For the Green Bay Packers, we have Brett Favre. How about this time, Brett Favre? Sterling Sharp looks like he has a step. Sterling Sharp, he's got it. 2 sharp touchdowns in this one. For the Carolina Panthers, we have Steve Smith Sr. We also got Cam Newton on this Panthers team. Can Cam Newton get it to Steve Smith? Move out of the way, ref. Yes, he can. Why is the referee right in the way right there? Steve Smith, touchdown for the Panthers. Who else but Tom Brady for the New England Patriots? Crazy. Tom Brady no longer in the NFL. It doesn't feel real to watch football without Brady. It really doesn't. What a play make. What a throw. And he hangs on Devontae Parker. Tom Brady no longer in the NFL. Really is just crazy to think about. He's been in the NFL my entire life, since I've been watching football. And we got this one to Gronkowski. Gronk, he's in. Touchdown, Brady and Gronk one more time. For the Vegas Raiders, we have Tim Brown. Can Tim Brown score here? We also have Bo Jackson in the backfield, but we're getting it to Tim Brown. What a throw. Great throw. Derek Carr to Tim Brown. The Rams, there's a lot of great players. We have Isaac Bruce, Marshall Faulk, and Torrey Holt, but let's go with Marshall Faulk. Greatest show on turf is partially back right now. Stafford's going to be giving the ball this time to Faulk instead of Kurt Warner. And Marshall Faulk make one man miss. What a juke move. Marshall Faulk taken down by Budda Baker, but what a juke by Marshall Faulk. Could we give it to him again? You know what? We're going to get him involved in the passing game. He could also catch it. Marshall Faulk is open. Matthew Stafford gets it to him. Touchdown, Marshall Faulk and the Rams. For the first time in this video, we don't really have a legend on the Baltimore Ravens offense. So I'm going to turn Ray Lewis into a running back. Ray Lewis coming out of the backfield would have been something. I got to look up. I feel like they must have put him at running back or tight end or wide receiver on some sort of defense substitution on offense type of play. Does Ray Lewis have an offensive touchdown at some point in his career? Well, he's got one right there. For the New Orleans Saints, we're bringing back Drew Brees. Let's see if Drew Brees could get a touchdown, maybe to Chris Olave. Drew Brees going deep, airing it out. He's got Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. For the Seattle Seahawks, let's run it with beast mode. Let's do what the Seahawks did it. Let's give it to Marshawn at the goal line. Wow, they won back-to-back Super Bowls. For the Pittsburgh Steelers, we have AB coming back. Let's send AB deep. We're pretty much sending everybody deep. Nobody could really stay with Antonio Brown. AB got the separation. Antonio Brown, one more touchdown for the Steelers. For the Houston Texans, we have Andre Johnson. Not get picked off here, Deshaun Watson. Let's maybe get it to Andre Johnson. Oh, that's perfect coverage, though. But that's just a better catch. Andre Johnson. I mean, Deshaun Watson put it exactly where he needed to, and Andre Johnson just made one more great catch for the Texans. For the Tennessee Titans, let's use Warren Moon. Do we want to run it in with Warren Moon? Do we want to hit Traylon Burks here? I'm going to make that decision shortly. Yeah, we're going to run it in. Warren Moon, touchdown Titans. And for the Minnesota Vikings, who else but Randy Moss? You could argue the best wide receiver of all time, Randy Moss, is now on the field with one day maybe the greatest wide receiver ever in Justin Jefferson. And Kirk Cousins still can't get it to either of them. And Chris Carter's on the field. I forgot about Chris Carter. Look at the wide receiver talent on the field right now. Moss is kind of double covered. Let's go to Jefferson. Oh my, I can't score this touchdown even though I would love to. We got to get it with Moss. Those were two filthy moves by Jefferson. No harm done though. Somehow we got the ball right back at the 9-yard line. I don't play defense in these videos. I just super sim to when I'm on offense. We got the ball right back at the 9. Moss, keep going. Moss. Randy Moss holds on for the final touchdown for the Vikings. That's going to do it for the video, everyone. If you enjoyed it, do me a favor, hit the like button, hit that subscribe button if you're new, and make sure to go check out my other channels, which are in the description down below. And I'll talk to you on the next one. Peace.